Hello. Hello. It's me. It is me. Uh, yep. Hello. How are we all doing? I don't know what to say to start the stream. I hope you're all doing okay. I'm personally doing quite well. Let me just do that. And you should, in theory, crossing fingers, notice something a little bit different about this stream. And that is that yeah, we have a chat box now. Let's go. Let's go. Hello there, how's it going? How's your weekend? My weekend was good. Yep, I'm a little bit tired today, so do bear with me, but we're doing good. We're happy, we're raring to go. We built a mob farm. Look at that. It's really foreboding in the distance. I mean, it's in my render distance, but you know, anyone else who logs on doesn't have quite as big of a render distance as I do would kind of see that just in the background, kind of looming in. It's really, really cool. I'm really, really fond of it. So this is a design I came up with, by the way, that's heavily based on an old design that Navy Nexus made back in like 1.13, I think. I figured it would be perfect for Superflat Survival because it's really, really cheap, it's easy to build, and it's very efficient as well. And it's only 33% density, so it could definitely be better, but... Whoa! Do you see what I mean? Okay, so this happens sometimes, you get baby zombies, just because baby zombies occasionally ride like adult zombies' shoulders, and then the adult zombie dies and the baby zombie is just left on the ground. It's kind of an unintended by-effect, unfortunately. Good morning. False, it is the afternoon. L plus ratio plus wrong time zone. No, I'm joking. Glad to see you here, Beansauce. How are you? How are you? Yeah, occasionally, as you can see, we get just a burst of mobs going down. Skeletons, zombies and stuff. Really because this uses surface spawn transfer to maximise efficiency. So there are leaves up there that transfer surface spawns down, which are pretty fun. Chilling. Love to hear it. I had a good laugh, you know, good chuckle out of the comment you left on my recent exploit episode, by the way. Like watching this while eating some fresh Chick-fil-A or something. Not that Chick-fil-A is really something that we support around here, but you know what? Each to their own. Okay, so I need to re-gear, because truthfully, building that mob farm was the death of me. Not once, not twice, but probably about 15 times. And my armour is very worn. So, yeah, this simply won't do. Let's re-gear, let's get some more stuff. And then I guess we can think about what we can spend this episode doing. I do want to build a passive mob farm at some point, but I don't know if that's going to be today. Alright. Let's, oh yeah, that's right, I didn't have a helmet. My helmet broke. Okay. I got a chest plate out already. Okay, let's put the one with low durability back. Okay. There we go. Alright. And I also need some weapons. My weapons are broken and I was so determined to get it done, I just powered on through anyway. I'm glad I did, to be quite honest with you, because it's a bit of a chore that has been on my mind for a little while. And it's going to stand us in good stead for the rest of this world, I reckon. We may choose to expand this in the future, because right now, well, you can see there's a ton of path blocks around here, and the reason why is something called split density, okay, or density check area. So every time a mob spawns, it does so based on the chunk it's in. So every game tick, each chunk picks a position on X and Z, and it has an 11 in 2000 chance of spawning a mob. But the thing is that there's an extra check in there to make sure that there are below a certain number of mobs around a 9x9 chunk area centered on the chunk that the spawn attempt is made in, right? So that's the reason why 9x9 chunks is kind of the standard for perimeters and things, because 9x9 chunks is kind of the minimum size you need in order for the center chunk to not be affected by any mob spawns elsewhere. I hope that makes sense, but that's basically what we're going for. So we may well choose to do something called split density, where we basically fit a bunch of those density check areas within simulation distance. So you can get 5 of them in. Realistically speaking, you've got one in each cardinal direction, and you've got one above or below the player, depending on Y level. It'll have to be above in our case, because we're in a super flat world and we're currently standing at -60 on the y-axis. But yeah, split density is definitely something that's on my mind, but definitely not yet. This took me forever. It took me such a long time to do. It was yesterday and today just grinding away, getting resources, building it. I also thought it would be smart to wait until I basically built the whole farm for me to place the buttons in afterwards, which is such a dumb way of doing it. Like, you're much better just placing in the platforms and then placing in the buttons and then scaling up as you go. But no, I decided to place all the platforms in with the leaf blocks and everything and the roof on top, and then go back afterwards and place all the buttons in, which means I was working on live wire essentially. Mobs were spawning while I was trying to place the buttons in, and I got shot off the edge by skeletons multiple times. And also several creepers threatened to blow up the farm, which is fun. They didn't, thankfully, but it nearly did happen. Okay, right. Yeah, so this is an efficient farm, I have to admit. Like, it's not that bad. What we do need to do is actually get an extra mob loot chest, because this is simply not going to hold us off. I have made another one over here, but yeah, you can see that's filling up really fast already. So yeah, maybe actually something we can do here is just make a few chests and bring them over there, just so we can chuck items in while we're over there. It's not a farm that you can really AFK at, unfortunately. I might later put in a collection mechanism with hopper minecarts or something, but right now we need a decent factory of gold going. Whoa. I love it when that happens, by the way. You get just a bunch of mobs coming through. It's really satisfying. Okay, let's grab a bunch of these items. So, you may have seen by the thumbnail, one of the most important things I'm looking for is redstone. Because we can't make a witch farm here for, well, obvious reasons. But so yeah, the only way to get renewable redstone is to make a general mob farm, and then yeah, you're working with lots of other mobs as well, because there's no real way to block every mob apart from witches. Well, a witch just fell down there, but I think she probably dropped either nothing or gunpowder. So yeah, looks like it. Okay, I guess we can take these leaves back. What is happening to my... What? This happened yesterday. What's going on? Why is that happening? Do you see that? Like, I try and shift click something into my inventory and then it skips straight back into the chest again. Is that normal? Can anyone else say that they've had that happen to them before? That's odd. How come you didn't have any diamond armor yet? Didn't any zombies spawn with diamond armor? You can drown and suffocate them to get full durability. Oh, I didn't know about that last bit. But it's really super rare to get diamond armor from zombies. It's possible, but it's really rare. I think it's like a 0.04% chance or something like that. So I'm waiting till I can trade with villagers, basically. What 19 moment? Yeah, it probably is. Wolfhammer, hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome. So I hope, I mean, you can see that I've got the little chat box on the side. I hope that looks good. I was working a little bit earlier on to get that working, and I personally really like it myself. Please go away. I'm actually tempted to show you what I've been working on in creative mode, creative copy of this world. Because yeah, I've been doing a lot. Converted drown have a 100% drop chance of their armor. Paige, hi, welcome. I didn't know that you could drown zombies to. That's interesting. Okay, I'll bear that in mind. I mean, I have to admit, because this past area is so big at the moment, there really isn't a. We're not getting many hostile mob spawns just passively. They're all part of this hostile mob farm, or occasionally you get some on the edges wander in, or spawning on top of these dirt blocks. But no, it's mostly isolated to over there at the moment. So I mean, maybe actually the best way of doing that would just be to run around out here somewhere. I'm such a huge fan. Oh my god, thank you. I appreciate it. It's so funny, like I did not expect you to come across my channel. It's not like secret or anything. I just find it funny. So context, by the way, Paige is an in real life friend of mine. What do you sell? Nothing. Nothing of value. Okay, am I doing okay on the gear front? So funny story about this diamond shovel, by the way. It used to have unbreaking on it, but then I did a dumb and I combined two unbreaking shovels together to try and combine the durability without realising that the enchantment would go. I had to do it on an anvil, but I did it in a crafting table. Make COVID better. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I hope you get through that. It's gets you down quite a bit. Okay, so sword, axe, pickaxe, shovel, hoe, bow. I think that's probably decent. I mean, I want some food there. I'm thriving on rotten flesh at the moment because I can't be asked to harvest the potato field over there. I'll maybe get back to that in a bit. I do have shears on me as well. Maybe a water bucket just in case I fall off somewhere, which has happened a lot recently. Cool. Alright, I reckon we can compost these leaves actually. I think that's a good way of doing it. Because then we can. I mean, I can't realistically use these leaves for anything until I construct a passive mob farm, which I don't plan to do for a little bit yet. I'm prototyping in a creative world, but it's not anything which I'm. Why am I going over there? I need to craft a composter. Why does this look really laggy? Good question. I don't know. I am recording in 30 frames per second because 60 frames per second makes my video file size enormous, and occasionally I want to be able to edit things. So I stick to 30. So maybe it's just acclimatized to seeing 60 FPS videos. I don't know. I don't know. Wait, that's stripped. Oh, okay. I do know where I get that from, it's just it takes by surprise sometimes. There we go. Alright. So I do need to place this composter far away from the villagers, otherwise yeah, they might link to the composter and then the village will stretch. And that's an issue for the iron farm, because then we won't get iron golem spawns, because they'll try and spawn on the path blocks instead. The centre of the village will shift. I'm going to put it right over in that corner. I'm going to be really, really far away. You're making your boyfriend sub. Yeah, do it. Yeah, make it. It's going to take a little bit. Compost on all these leaves. Probably well worth it though. I imagine we'll get quite a lot of bone meal in the process. Okay. Yeah, like I say, don't have anything else to do with these leaves, and they'll just clog chest space. So, may as well convert them into something that's more useful. Leaves are so easy to get huge quantities of, so it's not really anything I'm concerned about. The very fact I have like seven surplus stacks suggests that they're quite easy to come by. I drastically overestimated how many I'd need for the mob farm. But you know what? It's let's have bone meal now. Well, this is fun. I bet this is the riveting content that you'll subscribe to see. We're nearly done actually, we've only got 3 stacks left. To be honest, an easier way of getting rid of this quantity of leaves would be to place them and break them again without silk touch or shears. But I may as well get something semi-useful out of it. I mean, now that we have a mob farm, it's so easy to get by large quantities of bone meal. Which is great, by the way. I've been really missing that opportunity. "100% subscribe to watch you farm bone meal for hours." As you should. As you should. Surprised you haven't got millions of views right now. This is amazing content. Thank you. Thank you. I do my best. Do my best. Okay, there we go, and all done. Nice. Now that feels not a lot. We've only got 25 bone meal from like 7 stacks of leaves. Wouldn't recommend, personally. Moss will remain superior, bone meal farming. Do you prefer the 1.19 or 1.18 music better? Personally, I get tired of 1.19 very quickly, but the 1.18 just hits really good for me. I play with in-game music off, to be honest. I don't really know. I don't have much of a preference for either. I love what they're doing with the music for both of them, but I do miss C418 stuff, that's for sure. I understand that, you know, Microsoft being Microsoft, they made it hard for him, but yeah, no, Lena Raine, you know, brilliant artist, as is Kumi Tanioka, who's done a little bit recently as well. Okay, where can I put these bones? Let's put them in here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I want to 5 on Yelp. Yeah, something like that. Right, I'm gonna sleep. I've been really feeling like I need to get into a proper like process of getting gold. Because in case you don't know, getting gold on a super flat world is no easy task. And that's what this pen is dedicated for. You basically get loads of pigs in here and breed them up to the point of, well, inhumane farming, basically. I personally like to do it to the point where it takes up the global mob cap and no other mobs can spawn because there are just so many mobs in here. Over like 200 pigs just in this tiny little space. But yeah, and then you just wait for a thunderstorm, which is awful. I hate that process. I hate that you have to wait for a thunderstorm. I really feel like we're in the kind of a point in the game now where we need to be able to trigger certain weather events and be able to trigger nighttime and stuff. Because there are quite a lot of mechanics that rely on it. I feel like that could really have pride of place in like a magic update or something. I think the magic system could do with a big old overhaul. Enchanting is brilliant, XP is brilliant, but I really feel like there's something missing there. I feel like there's so much opportunity for, you know, spells and, you know, that sort of thing, but they were just not getting. Anyway, I digress. Crafting music just hits different. Why am I... Oh, I'm being attacked by a spider. Why? Where did that spider come from? I have to replay that footage back. I don't know how I survived that fall. That's 30 blocks up. How bizarre. Anyway. Microsoft have been quite soft. Yeah. Do you have obsidian yet? So here's the funny thing. You can't actually get obsidian. I am pretty much locked to the overworld in this challenge. Because obviously you can't get an end because there's no stronghold. You can't get to the nether because there's no lava to make obsidian and so on. So I quite like that personally. I feel like it kind of gives you a whole new set of challenges to work through. I love this mob farm. I'm going to say it, like every time I pop over there and just swoop around and gather a few items, it's a few extra slots in this chest. It's so efficient for something that's only confined to 1x1 chunks. Look at that. Oh, it's brilliant. Okay, the good thing is... wait, is this chest empty? Yes, it is empty, so we can get rid of all this. And then we got it completely clean. Beautiful. So you know I'm a technical player and I'm calling this beautiful, but you know what? It's it is beautiful. Can't you agree? I think it's a beautiful farm. The iron farm is definitely the best looking farm around here, but any mob farm is a special place in my heart. Does Wandering Trader not sell lava? Okay, so this is actually really funny, because like every time I stream this, and I say, oh, I can't get lava, I can't go to the nether, someone will say, but doesn't the Wandering Trader sell it? And it's so weird, because it never has done. Not even for a snapshot. It's almost like this Mandela effect, kind of, you know, like, kind of illusion thing. I have to admit, it feels like they ought to sell buckets of lava, but they don't, and it's so weird that so many people say that. Maybe that's indicative of the fact that they actually need to. Alright, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll show you what I've been working on in creative mode, because I've, as you can see by the title, we're entering the technical phase of the Superflat world now. Which is exciting. This is exciting. This is also an opportunity for me to enable my zoom hotkey as well. Which every cool person on YouTube does, you know? Zoom in on whatever you're doing in Minecraft. Alright. Let me just grab a drink as well. It's quite hot in here, actually. Right. Okay, so let's do that. Oh no, let's not dox myself 25 times in a row. Right, so I have to admit, it could not be a worse time for me to showcase something, because it's raining in the creative world. Maybe I should turn that off. Hang on, I've got my cable stuck underneath my chair wheel. Alright. That's such a good transition. Thanks. I really like it too. Okay, so this is the mob farm that you've seen. It's slightly shorter. It's a little bit stouter than the one in the creative, the survival world, and that's really because I was testing efficiency with layers. I want to see kind of what the best efficiency for resources would be, and if you could get away with having similar rates for fewer layers. And I came to the conclusion that 10 is a perfect balance, but I was testing 6 as well. Anyway, okay, what can I say? So this sugarcane farm, I posted this on Twitter, that you might have seen, really because of this absolute mess of redstone. By most redstone standards, this is horrendous and I hate it, but for Superflat world, this is pretty smart. So, yeah, let me just turn this farm on. So the funny thing is we don't actually have access to levers in this world because you can't get stone. So I have to make use of RS NOR latches to turn things on instead. So, yeah, when you turn it on, then the Ravager goes by and it breaks the crops. So you can get Ravagers through raiding, like villager raids. So this hopper minecart trails behind the Ravager, basically picking up the sugarcane that lands on top of the rails, which happens occasionally. And the redstone is there just to make sure that the two minecarts swap around. So you can see at the moment, if we were to just reverse the direction of both of those as they stand, the hopper minecart will be in front in one direction, which is a problem, because that slightly reduces the efficiency of the farm. So the redstone is just to swap the minecarts around and make sure the minecart is always trailing behind. That's why it's so complex. If we didn't have that, then it could be much more simple, but I guess... Please tell me if I'm being an absolute idiot, but do drowned have a chance of dropping gold? I swear one's dropped a piece from me before, like an ingot. I don't play enough to know. So they used to, but they drop copper now. Yeah, they drop copper now, which is actually how I got these lightning rods over here. Why are there so many bees? Oh yeah, that was my friend on the other day. Yeah, so I got these lightning rods by basically drowning zombies. That's yeah. Alright. Where's the hopper minecart gone? Oh, that's nerve-wracking. Is it because I unloaded the farm? Is that the issue? Alright, I'm gonna need to break that. Oh, that was good. Okay, let's put the hopper minecart back. Yes, I have to turn off the farm before I unload it. That should, in theory, be obvious, but I guess not. I really don't play often. Yeah, it's funny how they changed it. Maybe gold was a placeholder. I don't know why they made it drop gold if they knew they'd drop copper in the first place. Or maybe they didn't know it would drop copper in the first place. They just added copper and thought, actually, that would be a better drop for drown. Who knows? Anyway, yeah, so sugarcane farm, and there's also hopper minecarts underneath, which obviously pick up most of the items. And then they put them into these chests down here. And it's really efficient, because we don't have access to pistons. We have to make use of Ravagers instead to break the crops. Yeah, it's a cool farm. One thing that's quite interesting, actually, is I was getting mob spawns inside here. I didn't realise that sugarcane didn't actually block mobs from spawning. So what I've done is I've put light here, so that basically blocks all hostile mobs from spawning. And I put mud underneath the sugarcane farm, which stops passive mobs from spawning. And then we just don't build it in a slime chunk. I haven't done that. I have built it in a slime chunk, which is typical me behaviour, to be quite honest with you. But yeah, we just don't build in slime chunk and it works fine. So yeah, it's a sugarcane farm. That is a project I do want to work on, and I decided that making the general mob farm will be much more pressing, because we need all of this redstone, obviously. Rosa Gladys Franco Trejo. That's a hell of a name. Welcome to chat. Oh my goodness. Wow. Yeah, so this is just a glow squid spawning facility. I don't think we need to farm glow squid particularly, because the only reason we'd need them is to make item frames or signs light up. So just going over here and punching them out, you can see as you do that, it frees up the mob cap as you go and you get just more spawns. So just doing this in itself is quite an efficient way of doing it. But yeah, you do obviously need to encase it in complete darkness, otherwise they won't spawn, so that's going to be something. That is going to be something. He still hasn't sub, he's going to get a small smack when my COVID's gone. Yes. Everyone should aspire to be like you. Okay, so you may have noticed this in the background, and this was an attempt at making a gold farm in Superflat. Basically, it's a passive mob farm over here that spawns everything apart from... Okay, no, so these trapdoors basically block horses, cows, and sheep from spawning, leaving just pigs and chickens, and then they get carted over and, in theory, dropped into these little compartments here, but I didn't quite engineer that perfectly. That would basically be an automatic alternative to just breeding pigs up, I guess. But I've since decided that this is so not worth it, especially because the number of powered rails you need. You need a gold farm to supply a gold farm, so that's another picture. Okay, so that's kind of what I worked on in creator mode. Oh no, I've forgotten to show you the sand duper. Alright, I'll show you the sand duper and then we'll log back on the survival world. What time is it? Okay, I've got like an hour or something, so we're doing good. So this is a sand duper, of all things. Basically you just got drip leaves and then sand's bouncing on top. And every time you relog, you get about 35 sand dropping as items, but these blocks stay intact. So it's a way of duplicating sand. This was discovered by a technical player called Tint, who hasn't actually been active for a very long time, but he came back and then literally, like the same week, discovered that you could duplicate sand using drip leaves. It's crazy. So yeah, this could be a way of getting renewable sand, which you can then obviously craft into sandstone, which would be a good way of getting blocks for projects and so on. So yeah, unfortunately you can't get concrete powder because you can't get gravel. Yeah, that would also be an option. I don't know if you could actually put anvils here. I don't know if they would break in the process. But that would be an interesting thing as well, if you could put anvils here and duplicate the anvils. I think that's going to be a little bit overpowered though, considering we've got an iron farm just over there. Alright, I'm going to log back on the world. So, for new members of chat who haven't really joined in this series before, every time I do this, I leave a little link in the description, which is basically a link to all obtainable items in Minecraft, and they're marked based on whether you can obtain them in Superflat worlds or not. So, the end game project of this world is to obtain every single possible obtainable item in this world based on that list. Did that not... Oh, I clicked the wrong button. Okay. Still haven't got used to this streaming thing, by the way. I pretend to know what I'm doing, but really, I'm just fumbling around. I don't know any more than anyone else, to be honest. Okay. So there we are. Like a David Copperfield magic trick, I just unveiled the curtain. I'm in a different world entirely. You subbed, we good. Thank you. How many subscribers have I actually got now? I think last time I checked it was... Oh no, there it is. 513. It was 512 a second ago. Brilliant, thank you so much. Amazing. Okay, I'll tell you what. I am tired of living off rotten flesh. I've been way too lazy to harvest this field, so let me do that now. There may also be some level of demand to trade with our villagers as well. I don't know what for, but for some reason something's telling me that that could be a good idea. Oh, look at all these potatoes. Fantastic. So I'm going to ask, by the way, what do you all think of my my latest exploit episode? I tried something something pretty different to that, something different to what I normally do. A bit out of my comfort zone. It's definitely one of the best videos I've ever made. I'm very, very pleased with it. Cool. How many potato? Oh, quite a lot. Wow. Okay, cool. So the funny thing is, we don't have access to furnaces in this world. The only way we can cook stuff is using campfires, which, to be honest, are extremely underrated. People don't talk about campfires as ways of cooking things enough. Because you don't need fuel for them. You can smelt 4 items in the same length of time as 1 item. So if you just have, I think over there somewhere, I don't think you can. Oh no, you can. Just see the fence there. Yeah. So we've got an array of 16 campfires, and that gives us 64 items in 30 seconds. Which by furnace array standards is not bad. I feel like we should be talking about campfires more personally. Everyone's talking about 1,728 furnace array this, and furnace array that. No, maybe campfires are where it's at. I learned how to disarm sculk sensors. Yeah, that's such a cool trick. I learned that from Simply Sark, which I left in the video description. It's a really, really cool trick. It still doesn't completely negate the danger of the deep dark. You do still have to know what you're doing and be prepared and stuff. But luckily we were. No one died in the process or anything like that. Of course not. Why would you be so inclined just to suggest that to be the case? If I end up getting bored of this Superflat world, I'll maybe go and get some gear for Nex on exploit. Because I feel a little bit guilty bringing him along to that, and him actually having no personal gain apart from, well, not a personal gain, a personal loss. I feel a little guilty. No death, too skilled. Oh, don't bring skill into it, come on. Come on, that's just not fair. No, I do love what they've done with the Deep Dark, to be honest. I was a little bit unsure about sculpt sensors from a redstone perspective, but I've been converted on that belief as well. Now, the Deep Dark is something really, really unique. I do feel like maybe Sculpt could have some extra kind of purpose, though. Because in Bedrock Edition we've had Trident Killers for a really long time to give us automatic XP. In Java, I mean, I understand why... I do understand why Sculpt was added as a mechanic to get automatic XP from the Java perspective, but in Bedrock we've had Trident Killers for such a long time and they're just objectively better than using Skulk and then mining the Skulk. I feel like one of the things they could have done is kept the Skulk Catalyst experience drop as something higher, rather than dropping it down to 5 like they did in the recent snapshot. I feel like they could have made it 10 or something if they really wanted to decrease it. Skill issue. Yeah, to be honest, I'll yeah, that's alright. Next did say that he's skill issued, so you're not being rude. Yeah, I'm considering doing more of that kind of thing. Just like kind of stream highlights kind of thing, taking a stream and editing bits of it together. It's a really fun way of doing videos. I know it's kind of what every YouTuber and their mother does, but it's really fun to do. If only the stream weren't so long. If it were like an hour and a half or something, it would have been a lot more motivating for me to edit it. But it was about 3 hours long. Spent at least like a week straight editing that video. I know the Deep Dark has no replay value other than collecting stuff. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I think unless you want to make a Warden farm, which is something that the devs are vocally against anyway, there's no real reason why I want to revisit it. Maybe that structure in the middle is going to have some level of significance in future updates. I mean, let's be real, right? There's clearly something which they're not telling us about that portal. Like, why is it made of indestructible blocks that take ages to mine? Why is it that there's heat underneath the portal? Well, not necessarily, I mean, it's clearly a portal, but assuming it's not a portal, why is there heat underneath? Just like there is in the end portal, and just like you have to do to light the nether portal with flint and steel. No. Why is it you can't move the blocks around? Why are they always strictly in situ and don't drop anything when you break them? But it really does hint towards the idea that there's some kind of portal there. Too spooky, nuh-uh. I'm going to bring you into the Deep Dark at some point, Paige. It's going to happen. You need to experience it once, even if you don't go back. Just for the thrill factor. Alright, let's go and get some, go and find some redstone, shall we? I say that as if we can just pop over to the farm and get some, which is not going to be the case, but we'll certainly make some progress. Whoa, that's a lot of mobs. This is a good farm. I'm very happy with it. You've been there before, have you? Or are you just saying that so you don't have to go again? So I need to crack my neck. I killed a warden, but another one spawned. The idea is you're not supposed to spawn the warden in the first place, not that you're supposed to spawn as many as you want and kill them as you go. I mean, maybe I can't speak, given the exploit situation, but why do spiders keep dropping down here and not dying? Why is that happening? I don't know. How are they evading fall damage? Then I logged out. Yeah, that is a good idea. it was an actual tactic for what happens when you spawn the warden that I tried explaining in the exploit episode, but by that point everyone had already been killed. Oh man. Oh, I'm sorry, Dex and Baden, if you're watching this. I'm sorry, kind of, a little bit. I'm a little bit sorry. It was funny though. I did do a lot of like ancient city looting after I stopped recording and streaming and stuff, and I did spawn a warden there. I didn't die though, so that's good. Can't the spiders use your hitbox like a wall? No. I feel like maybe it has something to do with like their something to do with their climbing mechanic. Maybe they're climbing on some blocks before they drop down, and that's influencing their fall damage or something. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, we can wait for another one to happen, and then see how many hits it takes to kill it. If it seems like it's not enough, then we know that it's taken some level of fall damage, but it's evaded the rest. But if it takes the normal amount of hits to kill it, then we know that there's something going really wrong. Ooh, I am not used to creepers dropping down here. You see that creeper start to ignite. That was scary. Luckily it gets killed before it has a chance to blow up, but it's quite nerve-wracking. Okay, let's just wait around here for spiders. It feels like spiders should be able to climb up entities, though. I'll give you that one. It's never been a thing in the history of the game, but it feels like it ought to be the case. And why is it that some like collision boxes are so inconsistent? Like, why can I walk on top of boats, but I can't walk on top of a pig? Maybe it's animal cruelty. Who knows? I remember in Update Aquatic they were talking about making you able to ride dolphins, and then they dropped it at the last minute for animal cruelty concerns or something. So yeah, maybe that's why I can't walk on top of pigs. But come on, it's a free world. Let me walk on top of pigs if I want to. Then you leave me responsible for calling the veterinarian afterwards. Okay. Come on, spiders. There we go. Right. A semi just hanging up there. Come on, Pathfind off buttons. That's what I put in there for. Wait! Did I miss a row of buttons? I did! I missed a couple of buttons there, and I missed a big row there. I'm gonna throw something. I spent so long on that. Okay, well I'll tell you what we need to do then. Ah, I thought I did all that. That's so unfortunate. I spent all of yesterday evening going through and doing the buttons for half the farm, and then I did the rest of, the other half this morning. I've still managed to miss some. I don't believe it. I'm utterly distraught. Alright, let's get some slime blocks. I can't be bothered to like a proper scaffolding system up there. I'm just going to bridge it up, do what I need to do, cut straight back down again. No hesitation. Let's hope I don't die in the process, but you never know. You never know. Okay, where is it? There are a couple of buttons missing there. Alright, and then yeah, this row. Like the entirety of that row. I'm so upset. Okay. See, I'm gonna go outside the spawning range, otherwise I'll be in the crossfire. Okay, let's go on this chunk border here. This is why I never do anything in survival mode. Alright. Yeah, look, it's not just me being out of like visual range. Buttons really just are missing. How did I do that? Did I just say, oh, I'll come back to doing it and then completely forget? That's probably most likely, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, I can reach from there. Let's go. Oh, no, 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 no. Off you go. Off you go. Bye. Alright, there it is. I'm heading off. Bye-bye. Alright, see ya. Thank you for stopping by. I really didn't expect you to be honest. But I'm very thankful that you did. Have a good rest of your day. What time is it? I might need to head out soon anyway. Oh no, 40 minutes. We're good. We are good. And we're also good on the mob farming front because I put in the buttons that I missed. I still cannot believe that. I'm not going to be able to live that down. Okay. Alright, we're good. We are good. That could have gone a lot worse. I have been nearly blown up several times. I've been shot off by skeletons. I've been... Oh, it's been a pain building this farm. But there we go. Ah, brilliant. Oops, that's... Oh no, that's gunpowder. I thought that was redstone for a minute. So why are we getting bats spawning? Bats are cave passive mobs, aren't they? Something like that, I don't know. They must be cave. Yeah, they must be passive, yeah. Cave passive cap, alright. So they're probably spawning underneath those leaves or something. My inventory's going to be full in a minute. I probably need to drop some stuff off. Okay. Please come down. There we go. I'm just waiting for spiders because I've seen a few spiders survive this fall. I just want to know what's happening. Ah, oh, maybe it's spider jockeys. And then the skeletons are dying, but the spiders are... That would make sense. That would make sense. It's probably that, isn't it? It's probably spider jockeys. That's why it's so rare. Okay. Alright, that makes sense. Okay, well, I don't know really what I want to do anymore. That sounds really morbid. That's not true. I have plenty of hope. No, I'm just thinking, like, I didn't really come with many plans here, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to introduce the technical phase of Superflat worlds, really. This Superflat world in particular. And I'm starting to rub my eyes a little bit, so I think I'm going to head off. Let me just drop these things off. It's funny, like some streamers can go on for ages. Like I remember when Ilmango was doing his like peaceful series or something. He would stream for like 10 hours. It's like, how do you do that without being completely shattered. Or maybe he was, I don't know. Okay. Get rid of these poison potatoes. There you go. Anything else in my inventory? Oh, string. There's so many arrows as well. It's really good that we got renewable arrows now, I have to admit. I've been trying to thrive on, like, a really limited amount. Alright, there we go. Okay, oh, and iron shovel. So that's probably an iron shovel that a zombie was carrying. So we can pop that in one of these chests. There we go, perfect. Same with the bow, but I don't know where to put the bow, because I think... build up these chests. Yeah, because they're non-stackable items, the chests fill up pretty fast. If anyone has any tactics for being able to continue streaming for longer, do let me know. I do aspire to the people who can go for like 10 hours or something. Or maybe I don't. Maybe I want to do other things in my life. Who knows? Or maybe I don't, given the fact that I basically sit in the chair and play Minecraft all day long. Is that a creeper hole? It is a creeper hole. Completely forgot to patch that up. Alright, come on. There we go. Start flooding the world. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really see the reason for that. And it's gonna take a really long time as well, because I don't have like flying machines that could do it for me. Maybe I could start building a glow squid farm. I'll do that. I'll tell you what. Build a glow squid farm. It's really easy. I think I will just go for like a 4 by... Wait, no. No, let's do 3 by 3. Okay. Maybe even 2 by 2. I guess we can start with 2 by 2 and make it bigger. Okay. I like to stick to chunk borders when I'm making, you know, like big areas. Helps keep me organised. Oh, can we get this creeper to come in and help me out? Yeah, come on, come on, come on. Yeah, blow up. Cool. Can you get fish spawns in like plains biomes? You can't, right? I have no idea. By the way, how do you get the beautiful chunk borders? Oh, but people have been asking me that so much. Maybe I should do a tutorial on it, but I'm really not confident with like. So you can't use resource packs to do it because of Render Dragon and whatever. You have to modify some internal files. So. Oh no! It's a player called Theta Sigma, who made these original chunk border shaders, which you've seen in like Navy Nexus's videos and that sort of thing. Yeah, basically made these special extra files you can kind of copy into your client files that override your normal Render Dragon shading. and look like this. I think look in the comments section of a couple of my latest videos. I've responded to questions asking the same thing, and I've put the GitHub link down there. Maybe I should put it in my video description as well, so I can redirect people there. I think Nex was talking about making a tutorial on it, but it's not really active at the moment, so I wouldn't push him for it. I use V6 with bug remover. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, I love them. I feel like it's a really subtle way of displaying chunk borders. It never gets in my way, unlike some other packs that do similar things. I think there's one that puts like red and blue lines on the ground or something, and I do not like that at all. I think it's so obtrusive. I feel like this one just blends in really well with the rest of the environment, doesn't interrupt the landscape at all. Quite subtle, but also being very effective, and it's iconic as well, you know. Midnight Meowster, what's up? The sky is up, and in my particular case, the ceiling. It might not be for you, I don't know. What is up for you? That's the real question. Maybe you're outside and then also the sky is up for you. V6 redstone power levels. Yeah, I've got those as well. I really like redstone power levels a lot. Oh, whoa. Hello. Yeah, I might need to repair my pickaxe soon. Not my pickaxe, my shovel. Bearing in mind I haven't got unbreaking on it. I need context of what's going on. So I'm building a little glow squid spawning place. So this is a Superflat world. It's entirely vanilla survival, and everything you see here has been obtained from the ground up using nothing but a bonus chest and the mobs that spawn. Take advantage of some really niche game mechanics to get there. I recommend checking the link in the description of this stream, and you can see a list of all items that are obtainable in Superflat. Obtainable is marked with green. Obtained in standard survival is marked in red. Unobtainable in survival is marked with... No, that's wrong, never mind. Yes, I'm just building like a quick glow squid farm, so not really a farm, it doesn't automatically give me glow squid. Just a way of spawning glow squid so I can go along and swing my sword at them and get a way of making my signs look nicer. That's all. I should do more grindy projects on stream. I really feel like there's some things that I have to concentrate on. You know, like I guess debris mining, like I do quite a lot on stream with Baden quite often. Or, you know, building a proper farm or a redstone door or something. I never make decent enough progress to really be satisfied. The in-screen chat doesn't show very last message sent. It does, it's just that I've got quite a bit of latency here. You have to bear with me on that. I sacrificed a little bit of latency for decent stream quality, so I apologise for that. It's pretty much real time. Minus like a few seconds or something. But yeah, there's a bit of latency between you sending the message and me being able to see it. and me being able to see it is also tied to the game overlay. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm afraid. Unless I make the stream lower quality, which I don't want to have to do. I feel like I've got a pretty decent balance here between quality and latency. I'm going to keep it like that. Yeah, so like you can watch this in 1080p. I just realised. I thought it was 720, but it's not. It's 1080. So yeah, it's quite good actually. I'm quite fond of it. I definitely could have put a roof over that pond over there because I'm not using it for anything. But Harold's just sitting quite comfortably in there, so I don't really want to have to disturb his time there. Cool. We're nearly done with this first layer, and then I'll work on the second layer. I love filling ponds up with water, by the way. It's like one of my favourite things to do. Oh, there's a trader. Hello. Let's see what you've got. Probably haven't got anything of value, but I might as well check. Yep. Nothing. Never mind. I'm not sure. I mean, in the creative world, I tried it with 4x4 chunks, the glow squid thingy, but I wonder what the rates are for with 2x2 instead. Which resource pack do you use? I'm so glad you asked. I only recently put it in the description of my YouTube videos and also my live streams. So if you head down there, you can see my resource pack, and you can download it for yourself. I only recently made it public, and I'm also working on an update right now, which should release sometime after Vanilla tweaks his next update. I'm kind of waiting on that a little bit. Yeah, it's an amalgamation of several Vanilla Tweaks packs and also some of my own things and ideas and stuff. Okay, there it is. Right, let's go and repair my... or make a new shovel, rather. So, I'm pretty sure a diamond shovel costs 11 emeralds, but I'm not entirely sure. Let me go and check, actually. Alright. Yes, 11 emeralds. Alright. I doubt that, oh, my inventory's full of dirt. Hang on a minute. can't believe I'm the only one watching the stream. I really love your content. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Been working quite hard on like changing my content around, making it more enjoyable. I feel like there's definitely not only a stigma, but also it's quite difficult to get people engaged in technical content. So yeah, it can be a bit of a challenge sometimes to get people enjoying your stuff. So I really appreciate when people say that things like that. It really makes my day. Yeah, I'm watching too. Thanks for watching. Yeah, sometimes YouTube goofs up and it doesn't actually show me the correct number of people watching the stream. I mean, I think I could probably just end the sentence that YouTube goofs up, because that would also be true. It's certainly better than Twitch, in my opinion, though. I'm not fond of Twitch. Actually, a lot of streamers now are moving to YouTube, because they're not happy with how Twitch is working as a business. Yeah, when I started streaming, I decided that, YouTube does make some questionable decisions sometimes, but Twitch, yeah, more so. And it's a lot more at the expense of the creators. Just not something I really want to be endorsing. Good evening! Useful. Welcome. By the way, if you want to come on this world, just let me know in chat and I'll send you a game invite. Alright, there we go. Wait. So that's potatoes, it's wheat over here, I think. Yes. Alright. Give me the emeralds. Haha, that's a lot. Cool, so that's enough for a diamond shovel. Let's go. And this one should have unbreaking on it now. Whoa, no, don't do that. Okay. There we go. Alright, I'm sorry for sleeping in your bed. You may notice. Alright, there we go. Still away from home, unfortunately. I'm already excited to join soon. So am I. I'm really looking forward to actually getting a bit of a process going. Like I've made the mob farm over there, and looking forward to making the sugarcane farm and that sort of thing. I've been really inspired by some of Il Mango's challenge series recently. Like Peaceful Challenge, I've been rewatching the episodes, and Psycraft Blitz as well, 4x4 Chunk Challenge. Really into that. Go away. Please. Yeah. So I've been inspired by like progress that they've made and the fact that they're all working together and creating like a sense of dynamism within their little community. I really think it's cool. That's kind of what I aspire to do in this world, to some extent. Even though Superflat worlds are a lot more limited than you are in like peaceful mode and so on. By a long way. But we can certainly make decent progress. And even if we've kind of made every project we want to, there's nothing to say we can't go bigger, Just like I said at the beginning, we've got that mob farm in place. Who's to say we can't add 4 more? Split densities. That would be cool. as well, just for people you know. I only recently added it, like opened it to some friends of mine. For a long time, it's just been me and my sister, and then in real life friend of mine. Yeah, I decided to kind of broaden it out a little bit, get some more people on who kind of know a little bit about technical Minecraft, start getting a system going. We are at the stage now where, you know, we need mob farms in order to supply everything else that we're doing, so... Well, not necessarily mob farms, farms in general. Doing this at night time is a terrible idea. We're actually nearly done though. See, digging big areas is not that bad. It's even better when you've got a world eater, but we don't have that luxury in here just yet. Whatever, don't know why I said just yet. We can't do flying machines here because you don't have pistons. Unless someone comes out with a pistonless flying machine, I'll be excited to see that. I know a slimeless flying machine was recently constructed by some Chinese players. That's very impressive. There are so many target blocks, it's not even funny. Which mob farm design did you end up building? By the way, I've watched Ilmango's challenge series too, they're always fun to watch. He's great, I love Ilmango so much. The mob farm design, the layout was by Navy Nexus, really old mob farm from 1.13 or something, I think. But then I guess I kind of changed around some resources and made it more compatible with Superflat, and also changed the surface spawn transfer method that Nex was using, because they broke the method we could just place carpets on top to transfer surface spawns down. Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. I've just got leaves up there, as you can see, and that does the same thing. Yeah, Ilmango's challenge series are really inspirational in my opinion, because, you know, everyone is so motivated to, you know, get on and do the next project, and every single day you came up with a new episode of, you know, combining stream highlights and also time lapses and stuff. It's such a nice general atmosphere around technical Minecraft, which is really something that I feel like we could do a lot more of in the Bedrock community in particular. Please go away. Just go away. That's what I'm asking. Alright, you too. Don't judge, I hate all hostile mobs equally. Yeah, I'm going through the peaceful series in particular at the moment. I've rewatched the 4x4 chunk challenge, but I'm going back through the peaceful series. I love the shenanigans that you know, Ilmango and Helga Raquel and Kadenda are going through. It's really funny. It's a real shame about you know, Helga's situation. I do hope it gets better for her and her reputation. She's had a lot of stress. I saw her put something out on Twitter, and a few Psycraft members responded to it in a quite distasteful way. So yeah, I do hope she gets to the bottom of it, and yeah, anyway. Oh, I'm so sick of not being able to insta-mine stuff. It feels so weird. I'm not going to be able to insta-mine stuff. Oh, wait. Wait, can I get efficiency? Yeah, I can get efficiency up, I think. Yes, I will be able to insta-mine dirt at some point. I can't wait. Look at it. What is this? It's so slow. Stop. Oh, I'm actually gonna die. I am really gonna die. If I don't stop, right. Oh, no. I think the thing is, it's just because I'm in like a grassy area, and because there's path blocks everywhere, and they're all spawning here instead. It really shows. It really shows. I'm gonna go to sleep, actually. Lovely content, thank you so much. My YouTube analytics have been popping off recently, so thank you so much, guys. It really means a lot. I'm hoping we can get to 1K by the end of the year. That'll be cool. No pressure, obviously. Quadruple digits, it's just insane to me. I mean, the whole idea. Like. Alright, pretty much done with this. Once I finish this hole and patch it up and stuff, I think I will round off, because I'm getting quite tired. I always loved your video and trying to this day to make you a totem overlay of your skin. That would be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, please reach out to me in Discord if you manage to do that. Sounds really, really cool. I tried a while ago, but I've not really managed it. Okay, so there we go. Oh, there's a hole over there. Of course there is. Okay. That's a job well done, I think. Alright. So, we haven't actually done an awful lot this stream. Or maybe we have, I don't know. We've been... Well, I showed you around the plans I have for this this world and the technical phase of it. Fix some bits up with the mob farm, place the last few buttons that I missed for some reason. Also dug out a 2x2 chunk area for the glow squids. So that is cool. I do have to say, thank you so much for watching. It's been an absolute blast, but I am tired. I will go, and I will see you in the next, I don't know when. I haven't got any plans for videos coming up just yet, but it usually doesn't take long before I come up with a cool idea that I want to share with you. So keep looking out for that. Sadly I don't have a Discord. Where else can I give it to you? Like probably, I mean, I'd normally say Twitter or something. But if you don't have access to Discord, you probably don't have access to Twitter. Based on age, that is. Anyway. I need to just leave it in the comment of a video of mine. I'll know to look out for yours, and I'll know it's not a scam link or something. It's pretty easy to tell anyway, to be honest, what is an image file and what is a scam link. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Stay safe. Don't talk to strangers. Stay hydrated. Goodbye.